Welcome to the Offense in a Snap. This is a pilot episode. This is my attempt to give the community at Field Goals a look at the offense in a similar vein of This Week in Defense. With the structure of This Week in Defense, I just don't have the time to do two versions. And I tried to pass off an offensive version on some other people, but nobody wanted to take it up. So what I want to do here in this series and in this pilot is kind of demonstrate how this should work. By doing audio commentary, it certainly takes out the writing aspect, which is one of the slower aspects of putting This Week in Defense together. But also it allows me to kind of walk you through the entire process of breaking a play down. And I get a lot of questions about how I analyze football. And before we get started by having you hit play on the video clip of Jermaine Kearse's touchdown from Monday Night Football, I wanted to take you through the process of breaking down a play. Because you're looking at it, it's complicated, it's a big football field, there's 22 people on there. How is it that I can look at that and break it down and make it simpler so that you can follow it? The biggest advice that I can give you at any point is to start a play from where it's successful. What I mean is, start right from where Kearse catches the touchdown. So start there and work backwards. So what you'll do is you'll watch the play entirely. Watch to its successful conclusion, the catch and the touchdown. But then you'll rewind the play and then you'll stop it before it starts. Now you'll focus on the formation, the reaction of players at the snap, and then you'll follow the play to its conclusion. The biggest problem that people have in analysis is they become so obsessed with the part that's successful, Jermaine Kearse's touchdown. So by getting that out of the way, by giving you that result first, I'm now going to be able to take you through the play. So what we have here, a trips formation at the top of your screen. So you have Baldwin, Kearse, and Ricardo Lockett all at the top of the formation before the play starts. You have Luke Wilson down posted outside in a receiver role. He's not in the slot. How do you tell the difference? If Luke Wilson was in the slot, he would be inside the 20. He's outside the 20, so he's actually an outside receiver here. Next thing you'll want to note is that Percy Harvin is beside Russell Wilson. Now that's key. You want to make sure that you always know if Russell Wilson has someone in the backfield with him or not on these type of spread formation. So we know the end result is Kearse's touchdown. We know the formation is trips at the top. We also know that the Redskins are now in I believe it's a nickel formation. Yes, it's a nickel formation. They have a single high safety at the top. And so let's go through the play. Let's go through the mechanics of the play. So at the start of the snap, what's going to happen now is instead of looking right at the trips at the top, I want you to start away from the play. This is a big part of analysis. You can become so focused on the top part where the success comes from that you forget the other mechanics of the play, how the rest of this stuff works. So first, instead of going to the very bottom of the formation, let's actually talk about the offensive line here. Okay? So what you're going to have at the start of the play is a really solid pocket up the middle. Max Unger, James Carpenter, and J.R. Sweezy are going to build a really good wedge, and the tackles are going to do a nice job maintaining their guys. What's going to happen now is as the ball is snapped and Russell Wilson takes the ball, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to have Luke Wilson bounce really quickly to the inside of the 10-yard line, so right inside in the numbers. Percy Harvin is going to come out of the backfield on a little bit of a wheel pattern, and number 25, who got blocked out by Luke Wilson, is now going to spin to pick up Percy Harvin. Okay, so that's it, 3 seconds in. If you want to go ahead and pause that, it's just as the ball's coming out of Russell Wilson's hands. You can see the play developing. You can see number 25 trying to get over to Percy Harvin. Now that's a cool little effect. So let's go ahead and watch the play again. So play starts, trips at the top. Luke Wilson's going to break into the 10, inside to the 10, and number 25 is going to try to go underneath him to get to Percy Harvin. So essentially what the Redskins wind up with is just a bunch of secondary players unsure of what to do. They have 2 corners deep. So it's basically, this looks like cover 3 to me. So you have your outside corners, the guys outside the numbers. They're bailing out deep, and the middle safety is going to basically stay at the front of the end zone. So they're expecting a deeper pass or an underneath pass, something either quick or long, and they want to give themselves the opportunity to stop it. So let's go ahead and bring that forward. Now, let's look at the top of the formation. So let's go right back to the beginning and look at the top of the formation. And this is where the play goes. We all know that now. But here's the interesting thing. It's not the initial quick screen. It's a almost like a delay. So what you're going to have is Lockett is going to get off the line. And now what makes this play is actually Kearse's sell job on the route. What I mean is, if you look at the route he runs, watch the fact that he attacks the numbers. So he immediately at the snap is going to go to the numbers and start carrying himself towards Lockett, looking like he's going to seal block. This is going to make number 30 anticipate a screen here to Lockett. This is important because it puts him in a no man's land if he has to get underneath a block, and he has to also cover Kearse because everybody else is back deep. In this case, 30 anticipates because of Kearse's move that it's going to be a quick screen to Lockett, or a screen to Lockett in this case. It's not quick as we established, but he'll anticipate that. Kearse will cut right off of that move, and he's wide open for a touchdown. And it's just beautifully executed by Kearse. Beautiful play call, beautiful design, and in the end, it's 6 points for Seattle, and that's what I have for Jermaine Kearse's nice touchdown to open the offensive scoring for Seattle. If you guys like this idea and want me to continue it with 4 or 5 plays a week, I'd appreciate your advice, what you think of the idea, and just if you want me to spin it forward. I'm going to give it my best shot here. I'm also going to go over a few things related to analysis in Fridays at the whiteboard, so there will be none this week as I work to sort of give you guys more tools to help you guys analyze football a little more cleanly and specifically, rather than feeling like there's 22 guys on the field and I have no idea what's going on. So I'm going to keep working hard for you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Darth Cripple. All right, thanks.